But the Bible communicates that God would be absolutely just in destroying literally anybody at any time. And he's chosen people based on his goodwill, people that he wanted to exist before the world was even created. What does it matter really how many people are saved versus not saved? I don't really believe that most people will go to hell, but if God created the universe with the plan to save 1 million people, why would it matter if he creates 5 million not saved for that to happen? Why would it matter if he created 1 billion people who are not saved just to have one person saved? It doesn't matter. This is just essentially one of the petty complaints that people will use to try to argue that God is not real. Because no way that God would allow me, such a great person, and millions of other people to go to hell, right? Why would he do that? I'm such a great person. He would be so fortunate to have me in heaven with him. Therefore, obviously, a God who says that I deserve hell for evil things I've done is totally false. It's quite amazing how these people will complain about God on social media and whatnot all day long, rather than just simply accepting the offer not to go to hell and to stop being an evil person. They should just repent and believe the good news. Like, why bother taking the time to comment on a video about a God that you don't believe in? Just go out, eat as much as you can, drink as much as you can, party, 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 because at the end of the day, that's it, right? Makes no real sense until you read Romans 1. It says, "The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all godlessness and wickedness of people who suppress the truth by their wickedness, since what may be known about God is plain to them because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." So these people know that God exists. They know that Jesus is the truth, but they're suppressing the truth in unrighteousness. That's why they need to come to Christian content and try to justify themselves by debunking Christianity. But the sad reality is that they don't have any foundation for their worldview. They're standing on the shifting sands of atheism. They can't even account for knowledge, logic, reasoning, all of that stuff. Plus, under their worldview, everything is totally meaningless. It is totally inconsistent to spend any amount of time talking about God.